parts of the building behind me now deemed safe enough to send search and rescue teams inside in hopes of finding those still missing.
Oh my God.
Panic and mass confusion in the heart of New Orleans. This morning, the upper floors of the Hard Rock Hotel, currently under construction, suddenly began to crumble. First responders scrambled to the scene.
I need as many units as I can over to my location. We need to move all this ground as far back as possible.
Dozens of construction workers were inside the building as the concrete floors collapsed on top of each other. Modesto Reyes was on the 18th floor.
I've seen people climbing off the back of the building, off the side of the building. You know, if it was a window, they probably would have jumped out the window. I was scared. I didn't think I was going to make it, you know.
18 people were rushed to the hospital. Nearby buildings were evacuated as search and rescue used drones and K-9s to search for the missing. Witnesses describe what they saw and heard as the debris rained down.
Lots of noise. We saw workers up there. I mean, it was crazy.
It sounded like a train was coming.
Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards at the scene warned curious onlookers to stay away.
This remains a very fluid and very dangerous situation, and every few minutes something is falling off of this building.
Officials say it's too early to tell the cause of this collapse, but hanging over the mangled metal and concrete behind me, a massive crane with a metal slat suspended from it. Officials watching that closely.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.